it's kind of extraordinary that such normal people who live such normal lives in such normal rooms could do such great things. Like,
Okay.
Okay, so where are we at now?
we're at C.S. Lewis's house, the Kilns, where he lived. He was at Oxford. He wrote almost all his books. When he fell in love with his wife, I think this might have been where he died. Yeah, it is where he died. Isn't that crazy? The C.S. Lewis.
Went into that doorway, came down those stairs, tended this garden. Somebody else lives here now, so we're not allowed to, like, you have to get an appointment, but we didn't get one. We didn't get one because we didn't know you had to, like, way in advance.
Double check my email.
Andrew is a really big C.S. Lewis fan.
I've read almost all of his books. He is my favorite nonfiction author. He might be my favorite author.
That's so
Just
great.
gonna peek it.
Because we couldn't get into C.S. Lewis's house on this day, we decided instead to walk around the gardens and the pond and the forest, knowing that these were the very places that he walked and pondered all of his beautiful works that we love so much. We got into C.S. Lewis's house. We're just about to start the tour, but look at this perfect room. This paneling and these bookshelves.
They're perfect.
It's all, the whole room is perfect.
They're so, like, scholar C.S. Lewis.
All these little tables, I guess, for people to pull.
And even these chairs.
He probably would have done more sort of frontline academic work, as it were. Cambridge, so he would actually live here at weekends and commute during.
This is where he would meet with Tolkien and all of his friends that would come over and they'd discuss things. And it still smells a little bit of tobacco because there was a lot of smoking in this room. And you go down the hallway. Andrew's upstairs in his bedroom. Into the kitchen, which is just as it would have been, except for the dishwasher. But cute. What room are we in?
C.S. Lewis's study.
This is his study.
Where he wrote his books.
And he studied.
Yeah.
And that's his bedroom in there. Okay, we came back to the C.S. Lewis house because we got an email that said we could take a tour.
Woke up at 6:30 this morning.
Drove down
Sped on down.
to Oxford, and it was great.
It was amazing. It's really cool.
And what are your final thoughts?
Well, I was thinking of this in the Jane Austen house and then here as well. So there's like his room, right, where he wrote all his books. But you realize, like, books which are like so, I think, you know, like the works that both those people did are so influential in the world can be produced by like people that seem so little and in spaces that feel so little, right? This isn't like a royal chamber. It's just a little desk with a pen. Like, it's kind of extraordinary that such normal people who live such normal lives in such normal rooms could do such great things. Like, when you visit a king's like palace, like, this makes sense that the king who made great decisions for the world lived in a building like this.
Yeah, or like where you went in Philadelphia to the Continental Congress.
Yeah, like, this makes sense. So, like, even George Washington's house is, like, you know, a great grand home. But the room that C.S. Lewis wrote, like, my favorite books that I've ever read that are so influential on Christian thought and just on the world's thoughts and my life personally, is just in this little room with, like, a little pen, scribblings on a piece of paper. It's like, in one way, it is extraordinary on the return on investment that can have. That like a little person in a little place can produce such amazing things, but it's also like kind of humbling. Like
the work was really that good.
In that, like who else seems so normal that is hiding such genius? You know, and like
I think it's me.
Yeah, it's me. I'm pretty sure.
kidding.
No, it's not you. It's me. And I think that it is also humbling that he with such little investment was able to create such amazing things. You know, like in that little space. So that it's really interesting and it's fascinating.
Okay, now we're walking to the church where C.S. Lewis is buried to see his grave.
Is like his church he attended most of his life. Christian.
It's a pretty little church.
Okay, so
It's a very pretty little church. Should we Google it?
yeah, we'll use like find a grave.
Oh, find a grave. I have that.
My brother.
There you have it. His body is under there.
It's weird, actually.
It is weird.
It's so funny that he was born in the 1800s.
It's
I
true.
don't think about this.
What a pretty church. It's pretty. It's old. I like the
Is it open?
faces. Yep. It is open today.
It's just
Wow, that's so beautiful. It is like a ship.
Okay, it's a little bit further on in the day. And we're now at Stow on the Wold, right, Megan? Mm-hmm. Checking it out. Right down in the middle of it. It's cute. Okay. We're going to look for that one doorway that has the tree growing around it.
trees.
Trees, plural, but here it is. Pretty awesome. A lot of people around. It's a Saturday. This is what we came for. We drove like 5 hours for that. And I think it's probably worth it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Here, come get it.
Okay, let's see. That's it. The door with the trees on it. Very cool. Now we gotta take a picture of you drinking that. It's an advertisement for this drink, whatever this stuff is. We're gonna go in now. Let's see. Oh, that is a painting right there.
No entry at any time except horses. Why? Why horses?
All right, we are now in Lower Slaughter, which is 5 minutes away from
There's a big water wheel.
Stow on the Wold.
You're right, that is a huge water wheel with moss all over it. If you've seen Emma, the one that came out in 2020, this is where it was filmed. We just come to all the movie locations because that's how educated we are.
Wait, Emma.
Historic, don't eat it.
Emma what? Which one?
Like Jane Austen.
Mike, the one that Eve was watching. all
Really?
the
It was
time.
filmed here?
Yes, the ones where they're like walking across the river.
Oh, well that is very convenient that we're here and I just realized that. So what they did,
I like that thing.
No, not you again.
did they make this into like a little market sort of place?
There's just a couple establishing shots of them walking around the town, and then a tavern they go to, and a shop they go to, and one person's house. I don't know how many of them are here.
Okay, we don't
But
know
I know
what's,
that this river is walked across in the movie.
there's some cute little bridges.
I think it's a wooden bridge in the movie.
That's a cute little bridge. Look at how cute these all these little houses are along here. There's people out talking. Like, people talk here, it looks like. Look at this. Talking with them.
You should do all the stupid things Dad said cut on the YouTube channel.
I love him too much.
He doesn't deserve that.
All these pretty cottages. We just discovered that right there is what? The hat shop or whatever?
Yeah, just like the clothing store.
Okay, very nice. We're starstruck by this building. Look at all these. It's so beautiful here. Now we've wandered through Lower Slaughter. We're going to take a footpath, public footpath to Upper Slaughter, which we asked some locals. They said it'll take us through a couple lovely fields and then up to Upper Slaughter. And then they said a few other things that I didn't understand them because of their accents. I just nodded and said thank you. So they could have told me there's a really scary dog there and it'll bite us, but I don't know.
I don't know if you can blame it on their accents, because that happens all the time to me, where people say something and say, yeah, okay.
I know, and you don't want to ask them to repeat themselves. At least not too many times. Oh, look at this. This is nice.
Can I put my jacket over on the side?
Look at those shots.
You're so cute. Look at their little wagging tails. They're so happy to be drinking the milk. So happy. Babies, come here. I'll be your friend.
So pretty.
I think we're coming up to Upper Slaughter.
Upper Slaughter.
I don't know which way. Perfect. Yeah. It's beautiful. Union Jack. We were driving along and we saw Andrew's favorite thing, hot air balloons.
I've always had a strange fascination with hot air balloons. He's going up! They're going up! Woo!
Whoa! Oh my goodness.
That seems dangerous.
I know, it seems so dangerous.
It looks like it's getting like pulled away.
Came back to the town of, what is it called?
Bibury.
Bibury, that we came on our first night in the Cotswolds because Mike ate, what is it called?
Sticky toffee pudding.
And then It blew his mind, but then everywhere we went afterwards, none of theirs could match it. So we came back.
Came back for this.
Dad actually hasn't been paying attention to any other parts of the trip.
I know. He's just been thinking about the sticky toffee pudding for days. What's so good about it?
It's really good.
It's
Well,
like in caramel.
it's actually like a sponge.
And there's like crystals in it?
Yeah, so the other one
Don't
I had,
forget the crystals.
it was more like kind of a brownie that they just poured some sauce over. This is very spongy, so what they pour over gets inside of it as well.
Like soaks it up.
Yeah, it like
That's
soaks
a really
it
good
up,
flavor.
and it just has,
Some of the other ones we had almost taste like burnt.
yeah, this is, I don't know, the restaurant in Bibury, whatever
England.
county this is, Gloucester County, does an awesome job.
I'm scared it won't be as good as the first time.
Ah, sweet mystery of life, at last I found thee.
It is good.
I just took my first bite. It's as good as the first time.
Oh my god.
That is so good.
That was amazing.
Your plate is wiped clean. And I've looked up a recipe. We're going to pick up some ingredients before we leave the country.
We're
Mike, you keep telling me something about how if you lived here, what would happen.
I think I would become a larger person.
A portly
Not
man.
that that's a bad thing, but I would definitely, because the scones in the afternoon with the clotted cream and the jam,
That's like right up your alley.
and all the meat pies, and this sort of thing. As far as I'm concerned, I think Britain has figured out the dessert stuff and the snack stuff. Well, and even the dinner stuff.
No,
so you've got it all.
comfort food.
all
Comfort
the food. It's so good.
My
Very
father
good.
has broadened his horizons and himself a lot more this year.
Yeah, I think I've put on a little bit.
What did you call it?
Oh, I called it my England 8 pounds.
How many pounds have you spent while you're here, though?
No.
Spent a lot more pounds.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a lot lighter in that way.
The way you want to be heavy. You got them mixed up.
Dang it.
Hey, we're at the airport.
There's no one here.
It's the end of the trip. It's the end of the flight. We're like the second to last people getting on because that's how we roll.
All the money.
Yeah, but that's it. It was a fun trip.
It was an awesome trip.
Yeah. Thanks for coming along, guys.
I'll remember it for a couple weeks. It'll be nice.
Yeah, we love you. See you next time. Bye.